I've recently taken this house back to brick and added 1 million in value to this completely outdated house. If you're new to the channel, hi, I'm Karisma. I am an architect and interior designer for Louis Vuitton, and I have been designing buildings for the last 10 years. Most recently, I've just completed this project where I added a glass infill extension and 2 dormer roof extensions and increased the value of this property by £1 million. This house is located in Finsbury Park in London, and there's 3 things that I did to improve the value of this property. It was completely outdated when I first started, and when you walk into a property like this, sometimes it's hard to even imagine what potential it could have. But I had a vision, I stuck to the vision, and it added so much value to the property. And the thing here is, I did it all under permitted development. A lot of the problems people face when it comes to extending is going through planning permission, and it can be an absolute nightmare, especially if you're in a conservation area or you're a listed building or it has permitted development rights removed. These are all things you need to be aware of up front before you go into a project. Then you can start to be creative. I took this property from 700,000 to 1.6 million by doing these 3 things. Number 1 is maximising the extensions under permitted development. I added a glass infill extension to this property and 2 dormer loft conversions. The whole process takes 8 weeks, from validating your drawings to getting an approval. Number 2 is revamping and remodelling all of the interiors to a luxury spec. This included adding an extra floor and remodelling the complete ground floor to be open plan. We've even integrated a Lutron system, which really changes the way that you experience the space. This means all of your lighting, heating, sound system is all connected in one place, and it's much easier for you to use. And number 3, changing the way you experience design. The concept of this project is the river of light. So everything is about bringing the natural light into this property, starting with the glass infill extension. This is the key element to the whole property that floods the whole ground floor with natural light, and this was really important for the rest of the design of the project. And by having this as a starting concept, every decision always aligned back to the idea of the river of light when it comes to the material palettes, to the colours, when it comes to how I want someone to feel when they're in that space. It's really important to ground your design in a starting concept, because this helps you stick to the decisions that you make, because if they align with the concept, it means it's a yes. If they don't align with the concept, you should use the concept as a filter to be like, okay, no, this doesn't align at the moment for the direction that I should be taking for this. Because otherwise, if you lose the concept, things start becoming a mismatch and you keep getting different ideas, and then you don't know how to then integrate them. This can come with its challenges. Sometimes you just like a certain look and you're like, no, I want this. But you have to think about how that cohesively fits with the rest of your house. And by having a concept, you can be cohesive when it comes to integrating all of these different ideas. And it doesn't mean that you can't do a particular style that you want. You just have to see how that style fits into your overall design, which means not just copying and pasting, which you see a lot of the time, and it doesn't work. If you've got loads of design ideas and you're struggling to start on a project, start with having a concept. At least it will start to trigger your imagination. What is it that's relevant in the area that you can draw inspiration from to then design your own house? This will give you some kind of grounding and also direction, and then you see where that direction takes you. It's the perfect starting point for me, and I hope it helps for you as well. If you enjoyed this breakdown of how to start a project, don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment below if there's anything else you want to learn more about when it comes to designing a property like this. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!